Hey guys, how's it going? I had another video teed up for today, honestly, but felt that I needed to make a quick change considering current events. Hey, and if it looks like I'm reading, yes, I am. I have a little bit of a script here. I just don't want to wander off here and make sure I'm as concise as possible. So you got to just bear with me. Thanks. We just had to cancel a trip to the Keys, which makes us very disappointed, but we understand what's going on here. The bottom line is that we will come out of this, and the trick is to be prepared for when we do. Obviously, things have changed in the last week or two, but kind of want to offer my perspective for what it's worth, because it may be different than what you expect, and maybe even different than what you've heard so far. And don't take this as my being insensitive, because I know the issues here. It's a serious situation. I understand that. We have a family member that has a compromised immune system, and so we've been in contact with medical folks, and we're staying as safe as possible. I'm a bit older than the people in this audience. Can you tell? Although I don't feel like I am in years. Yes, I'm older, but in mind, I'm still a young kid. But I still have experience that leads to my perspective on the current situation. And most of you have really never experienced anything like this. So it's a crazy situation, but I have. I've experienced things similar. Not like this, but similar. I've been through several periods like this, from the gas shortages when I was a kid, to the housing crash and recession of 08-09, to the terrorist attacks of 9/11. And when you're a kid, you really don't get the full effect of what's going on. And now when you're an adult, it's real, it hits home. You're probably wondering, what do I do now? I don't have a crystal ball. I don't pretend to have one, but I can offer my ideas on where I think we may be going from here. And keep in mind, I come from a point of naturally being optimistic. I tend to look at the bright side of things. I think that it takes just as much energy to be positive as it does to be negative. And that's just how I choose to live my life. So why not be positive? As a kid, I can remember the gas shortages, gas lines, people lining up, gas prices spiking. Speed limits were dropped from 70 to 55 in order to save money on energy when you're driving. Eventually, things smoothed out. I'm not sure the time frame here, but the important thing is that eventually things smoothed out and the supply came back, speed limits went back up, and things smoothed out. And in 08, in the mortgage crisis, a lot of homes went into foreclosure. Many people were investing in real estate because the pricing was going up rapidly and there was a perceived opportunity for profit. But when the bubble burst, some people lost their homes to foreclosure because they just couldn't make the payments. And what happened within a few years, and I'm simplifying things a little bit here, but things came back. And then people who were positioned to take advantage of when it came back got great deals on properties, and they've had really good success with those investments. So out of confusion comes opportunity. It always happens. And then on 9/11, most of you were 5 or 10 years old, maybe teenagers, I don't know. And so you really didn't get the full effect of what was going on. We were in a recession actually before that happened, and people were kind of worried. The market shut down after the attacks. The airline shut down after the attacks. And I remember seeing the contrails of the Air Force jets over my house, which was really actually was quite strange because I've never seen that before. And it was very quiet. And that was strange as well because we live near a major airport and their airplanes it's just a way of life. But when things shut down, it was very quiet, and that was really, really, really strange. So the thing is, after the markets tanked and after all of that, things came back, and it took about 7 months. The losses came back in about 7 months. I'm not saying that's going to happen here. Maybe it'll be quicker. I don't know. But the point is that things eventually recover. So the best thing is to come from a place of abundance, of generosity, and service right now. If someone needs a hand, like let's say grandparents need groceries, maybe you do the grocery shopping for them. Because, things like this too shall pass. And these things turn around. I've seen it many times. And right now you should be doubling down on your work as well, if you can, to set yourself up for success when things come back. Because again, this too shall pass. Have faith, stay positive, be safe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.